Hello everybody and welcome to One Good Boy Plays Total War Warhammer 3, where I am your host, GoodboiCharlie, and I will be providing you some light entertainment today. We are beginning a new series. I am going to be playing as Heinrich Kemmler of the Vampire Counts, very exciting. The Lichemaster, the Lichemaster, whatever his title could be considered. But I will explain as we begin entering the loading screen, but looking at the details, we have faction effects. This is a Vampire Counts faction, so this is Swarm Boys. So we get all of these wonderful guys in our starting army. We get some Necromancer hero experience. We've got Diplomatic Relation with Chaos factions. We're immune to all of the corruptions and lack of corruptions as well. And our race lead cost is minus 10%. So we enable replenishment in foreign territory. We have Winds of Magic cost minus 10% for the Law of Vampires, and we can summon this big fat skeleton boy called Krell, who gets to smash people in the face. Lord of Undeath. And we'll be starting here at the Blackstone Keep, I believe. There's some lore there for anybody who's interested, and we haven't really done this on stream because I've only done the Gelt campaign and I was in a rush. Forgive me, but we are doing campaign difficulty on Legendary, we are doing battle difficulty on Very Hard, we're enabling the sea lanes, we've got the endgame scenarios on 110, trigger is the on the turn timer. So far I've encountered one of these, but it has not yet caused me a huge problem. I've encountered the Wild Hunt, which specifically popped up. You can potentially hear me in the background there, the sound check evidently working quite well. But yeah, I haven't seen all of the other ones, so I'm very excited. And as I said, it was the Wild Hunt, and I was actually playing as Gorst for a little taster of what that guy's about. So they were very far away from me, so I didn't really get visibility on them, as they say. But just, you know, there's the settings, this is what we're doing, and we will be playing the second of the series of Immortal Empires playthroughs that I'm beginning to work my way through, where I will be kind of attempting to semi-chronologically work my way through the races of Warhammers 1, 2 and 3, one via one faction each, to explore what the changes have been in Immortal Empire and have a little look at all the different places we can go. I'm going to try and choose what I'm considering to be the most interesting one, or the one which seems to be less explored already. So we're going for Kemmler now because I think people are focusing on, you know, Gorst got his own new faction, they're focusing on the changes to Vlad and Manny, but I haven't really seen too much of what's going on with Kemmler, so this is actually a fresh, another blind playthrough from me on Legendary, which we'll figure out together. I have played Kemmler in 2, so I have a general idea about what's kind of going on with him. But we've also downloaded the Recruit Defeated Legendary Lords Immortal Empires beta, which means that we should get the opportunity to use all of the Vampire Counts Lords eventually on this one, if we do decide to come back to it before they end up doing some kind of Vampire Counts release. So when I say chronologically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of like working from the Warhammer 1 starter races, the ones that we began, so that's Empire, Vamp Counts, Dwarves, then Greenskins, and then I'm going to go through the DLC factions for Warhammer 1 up to Norska, and then switch to the Warhammer 2 base races, and so on and so forth. So hopefully that should, because I'm only doing one faction from each race, it should be a little bit simpler for me to be able to kind of like get through a catalogue of basic things, and then once I've done one of each of those alongside whatever two-player things myself and Goodboi James managed to get up to, we can then go back and potentially continue with the Gelt campaign if we haven't got an update that invalidates it. Then we may reconsider what we are doing. But yeah, very exciting. That is the plan, everybody. I have canvassed for opinions amongst some people who are very smart and have good ideas. I've also taken on some feedback around making the thumbnails more attention grabby, I guess. The term clickbait was thrown around. We'll figure it out. I'm not going to be quite going that far, but I will be making jokes a little bit more attention grabbing, maybe. Who knows? We'll figure it out within the realms of good behavior, of course. The vast, forbidding forests and frowning valleys of the Empire may be lacking in fair Bretonia. But behind this safe facade, peril lurks. The sporting lands between Beduk's centers of power are home to all manner of predators, from wolves through to goblins, orcs, and undead, and the like. Beyond the kingdom's borders, the elves of Athelloren exist in enigma, and to their neighbours a fragile coexistence that, for now, aids the cause of all in these lands, who stand between the ever-present threat from the forces of destruction. But yeah, very excited to see what Kenny's got. Lots of fun stuff, hopefully. He used to start with one necromancer and building already built to get a second, so hopefully that will still be the case. I probably need to focus on buffs for my units right now. On Kemi himself.
I am Kemmler the Lichemaster. My destiny is my own.
I'd say that's fairly accurate. As always, we realise that this is an Immortal Empires beta, therefore we have things. So,
who shall we destroy?
Okay, good.
Find me, grave bones.
Let me recruit necromancers? Yeah, that's it, okay.
Darkness comes.
Part 1.
Let us wander this way.
And you go into him.
Find me, charnel pits.
So, for the people who have never played vampire counts before, this is a faction of people who are undead hoarders, as you can see. They don't really have too much ranged, pretty much any, but like there's a little bit that you can kind of get hold of later. But they have the raised dead mechanic, which allows you to bring more units into the fold. I will be going for zombies for a little bit, to be honest, because zombies can be buffed up very well later. Not quite as well by Kemmler as by Gorst, I'm assuming, but very much will get buffs. And when eventually I do get Gorst, if he gets destroyed or if I find him and confederate him, I will get some big buffs on those guys if they are doing real good. So with the Vampire Council, basically a swarm melee faction with really good casters. Your infantry and stuff like that tend to be a little bit dirt, especially right at the beginning before you gain buffs of them. But the higher tier units can sometimes be, you know, ghosty boys who take less damage, or, you know, stalky boys at the lower middle tier who have kind of poison attacks and slightly increased speed. So they're very fast generally, but they're not super high damage. They often have flying units, but I don't have any in my current army.
I will not blight my soul.
Here we have a Bretonian army. Knights of Chivalry, Past and Yore, and all that kind of fun stuff. Who are going to be doing their thing, I guess. So we've got the Blackstone Post. I think I've already got that built. No? That's mad confusing. There are slots available. I'm confused. Well, it seems like that makes a certain amount of sense, but it looked like we could almost build that, but no, we're not going to do that right now anyway. I've got the walls. So, Kemmler is a necromancer, and that means that he's not particularly fighty in Melee Boy right now. He gets some items that will help him with that. The Tomb Blade is a very big one, and he gets perpetual regeneration for Krell, which is pretty good. Oh wait, no, this is for Cairn Race and Hex Race. This is the same as last, as in Total War 2. Looks like he's received some changes to his skill tree, including combining all of Krell's abilities so that it's into one skill, making it much more point efficient to upgrade Krell. He's got the lore of vampires, which is to be expected. He's got Return of the Lichemaster and Greater Arcane Conduit, just as before. Other than this, mostly these things are similar to what they were before. He's still just got the horse, which is a bit of a shame, but that's Kemmler for you. Usual vampire counts, red and blue line, buffing units, and obviously giving you some campaign bonuses. Okay, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see what necromancer heroes we now have available. A cunning one is good. We do like it when it's a cunning hero. Just because this will increase our ability to ambush people by 10%. For everyone in the local owned region. So this only does work now, unfortunately, on home territory, as it were. So that's
I will not betray you.
going to be him gotten for the future.
Spread
Now,
the rot.
you gentlemen, what else would I want? I could get some bats. What? I don't know what they've got. If they've got any archers, again, the archers are probably going to outfight the bats on very hard. So it's like, maybe I just need to make sure I can get the biggest and strongest blob possible. Right, time to do the big whack. So, it doesn't look like they've got a huge amount of things that we need to consider a problem. We've got 2 units of doggos ready to fight with as well, and we've got the hex wraiths and the cairn wraiths and the crypt ghouls to keep us on track. So basically, I think that we're absolutely going to smash them. It's the question about, like, how little damage. I think that Kemmler's probably, well, almost definitely starting with the hex spell, which will heal my units. And I believe that there's been a slight buff to the necromancer heroes in that they now start with the first level of the Lord of the Dead thing buff, which means that they should be healing everyone around them. So hopefully we've got a bit of passive healing, we've got a bit of active healing, and we can just try and deal with the knights first, I guess, right? They're going to be a bit of a problem. We're probably going to need to either swarm them with the cab and the Ogo days, or we're going to need to lure them into combat with the cairn wraiths, which I think probably is smart as an option. If we get them caught up and then we send in the cairn wraiths, we might be able to cut them down and keep them kind of pinned. So with the vampire counts as well, there have been a couple of sort of like unit buffs to try and kind of make up for some of the campaign nerfs that they've given to the faction as a whole. They've obviously done some campaign buffs as well, so really kind of balances out. I think I'm pretty happy with how the Wamps are doing. What I'm going to do is I'm basically going to build not like just a normal blob, because they've got some stuff. I'm just going to lay my units on top of each other for the basic bitches, just because the more that I can layer them on top of each other, the more that I can spread damage across all the boys, rather than having them in just one unit, which would be a bit of a problem if we start losing troops and stuff. It would cost us money. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to keep them all within range of each other, because this little wonderful circle around our necromancer is pretty much his heal area. Hopefully Kemi's got something similar. Have you got Lord of the Dead, friend? Encouraged, wounds, master. Yep, you got Master of the Dead. That's good. That's the size of that currently. Okay, that's fine. That's still good. What do I want to do with you? Really, I want you guys to be in the woods and not visible, if that's okay. Huzzah. Alright, we might swap the positions of our 2 little groupings here, to be honest. Get you guys to go over here, get you guys to come over to where the cairn wraiths are. Let's see what happens. Why not? Definitely might split in 2 directions. you guys just stopping, or are you coming? They're just rearranging themselves. Alright, that's fine. If that's the case, then there's not really much more to do other than come up
Whose orders?
as quick as we can. Got on walking, please. Yes, walk, boys. Let's get that. You guys are over here. Working your way up, that's good. Alright, so we've only got those. We've got 1 unit of shooters. Are we going to be within the units? Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's actually just go to here for 1 second and quickly rearrange that slightly back.
Quiet, my skull staff.
No, we don't really have any damaging spells, do we? Nope. We've only got the Bansal Stance Macabre. We do have Krell, obviously. We could just go drop Krell through the gap and see if he goes and fights and stuff, but I think we want to... We might want to go and get these guys on the side where the knights are, go tie them up, drop Krell on them, and then hit them with something a bit more spicy, you know? Where does the shooter's range stop? There. Literally right there. Okay. That's fine. Go there. Alright, so they're changing it around. We're probably going to move the cab or not? Well, if they're moving around, this gives us a good chance to move up, I suppose.
A strange fate.
Ooh. Is that archers that I see over here? Yeah, they're shooting. Alright, they're coming. That's good. Come round. You guys go on in. You're probably going to come off of guard mode, to be honest. Alright, you guys are getting those guys chased. That's good. Now come this way. Nice, go and fight that guy, and let's get you. Oh, they're all mostly coming for that, so let's just fucking go, boys. Let's do it.
Awake, minions. It will be.
Alright, these guys are not immediately on us. That's cool. We've got a bit of stuff going on there. Let's go in there. Now, Krell,
Champion of gold.
beat the shit out of that guy.
Very well.
Now, you guys are a little bit hurt, that's fine.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Get a little bit of that stuff going. Yeah, the knights are running in. That's a nice spicy meatball. Now pull the fuck out. We got a little bit in there.
Serve me.
Cameras right on where we want them to be. You guys and you guys need to come up there as well. Alright, that's fine. How's that going? These guys are fine. These guys are good. Krell needs to come off of that and go and actually punch that guy. Those guys are hurt, so that's okay, we can do that. These are men at arms. Let's just get you guys to come off of guard mode as well and come up to here. Alright, that's the knights. Go help fight them. You can tie them down. Oh, or go and fight these. That works for me. Okay, this is good. How are we doing? A little bit of damage, not a huge amount. We'll get another one onto this, I'd say. don't think I need to do one on the Hex race yet, but we can get there as time allows. How is Krell doing?
All shall burn.
Bowseeker, stop running, you little fucker. Ow. Well, that is just incredibly rude. Whack him. Okay. Whack him! Come on, boy! Krell's a good boy.
The lady's blessing is lost.
Alright, these guys are doing alright. That's cool. We've got those guys running. I think that now we go for the max edge. Yeah, I'd say we lost about 800 health. That's good. Alright. Go fuck him up.
It is his will.
Whack him. Whack him!
Heinrich Kemmler.
Oh, is that? Excellent news. Alright.
Decay.
So, you can go for those guys. You can also go for them because you're faster and you might be needed. But the other guy... Where's the other guy? Oh. I don't know which one I sent after him. It's fine. It's fine! Go for this. You go for that. You go for that. Let's just leave it to the big boys. I think that's mostly what I need to do. Yeah, no one else is really fast enough. Are you fast enough? Yeah, you're fast enough. Go. Be quick boys. And then let's go quick boys ourselves. I would say that that is an extremely successful showing, friends. And one on you. Once we get the Restless Dead, it will be a lot easier because you'll just can't stalks for carb on loads of the guys that we've got with us. I think that you getting to 60 is the most important thing. Everybody else is good, right? Oh, well. How many losses, friends? 24 losses. We love to see it. Alright. Sufficient murder. This is what we do. Mostly a get the Lord and whack him job, I guess, but it also was the cav and the shooters, I guess. Not too much to deal with in one go, but you know, it'll get bigger and we'll get tougher. I do need to get some more damage dealing capability, that is one thing. But yes, so vampire counts this time, and it should be dwarves next time. Some of them will be blind playthroughs like the last two have, and some of them will not be. I basically got a couple of ideas about who I'm doing for each of the next two. Kind of don't want to spoil the surprise, so I kind of leave it at that. But the well, next three? Yeah, I suppose next three I've kind of got worked out. Others I am more fluid with currently, so it's kind of as I get through them and kind of get ideas about what I want to do, I guess. Like, weirdly, Skaven's one, which is a bit nebulous currently because I love Ikit and it's my favourite of the ones that we had, but everyone loves Ikit. And I'm sure that there's some other interesting stuff to look at. I know Legend did a Eshin one recently. That looked cool. That looked fun. I do like Eshin as well. I don't think I've done a Molder, so that's tempting, but we'll figure it out then. The races from free, it's a little bit more streamlined. But yeah. The order in which I do the DLC factions and free LC factions as well might be a little bit out of order because I can't quite remember the exact release schedule, but I will attempt to try and kind of do what I feel like is a thematic version of that. I probably will choose to do, I think, Chaos before Bretonia, for example. I know people might think that that's a bit weird. Grinder Volks. What a fascinating name. So we took very little damage as well, which means that we should be able to follow up and take the town with very little issue. Whether we want to actually take it or just sack it and then go south to Carrickziflin? Carricknorn? Can't remember which exactly it is. Carrickziflin maybe. And eventually Grungzint from the Orky boys. Is a question. I'm also kind of looking forward to the popularity contest aspect of seeing which of the playthroughs that we do get any attention whatsoever. It's kind of interesting. Gelb got a little bit more than I was expecting. I suppose I shouldn't have been expecting so little of him. I don't really need those few troops, to be honest. I'm gonna need the money eventually. Alright, de Bastogne. Or d'Artois. Le Artois. Pass my spade, I'm looking for Gallows Bay. Where's that cost? So, got some items, mainly followers, but nonetheless still not too bad. For Kemi,
is ours.
I'm really going to have to focus as much as possible on getting Unliving Host real quick for him, because I have casters to buff and to damage with, but it's going to be really important that I get, you know, a few things. Melee attack for zombies being number one, and then ambush success chance +6 will be good as well. Well, not even +6, but +15, I think it is. 30. There we go, yeah. That's what we're talking about, son. But we'll take Aura of Supremacy to start, get that enemy leadership. Oh, Kemi doesn't get the experience thing that other people get. I thought that everybody got that. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So, now the question will be, do we actually take Gazronata, or we do... Well, let's look at our objectives. We haven't looked at these in a while. So we need to destroy Agrelon. We need to maintain 3 provinces, Bastogne, Forest de Chalon, and Carcassonne. So we do need this. Getting rid of these guys quickly is going to be really important there. Just because they are Dowie and they are very strong. Yep. What are the rewards? That's a good question. So I get the short casualty. Oh, okay, that's good. 15% casualty replenishment is very good. Winds of Magic Power Reserve 35 for all armies is very, very good, and obviously that one doesn't really have a booth. I need the levels either way, so we're going to sack it, and then we'll come back. Now, Pyrrhic Victory, it says. There are 2 units of shooters here. There are obviously no... well, firstly, are we losing anything? No. Secondly, we're not going to get like huge casualty replenishment buffs for a while. So we're going to need to, as much as possible, retain unit cohesion and strength. So, because the casualties are high on this one, I think I'm probably going to have to just keep screwing my head into the wall, as it were. Let's see what the situation brings. Also makes me wonder if we're going to get a visit from Hagrid the Fourth. If he is in, I will end up probably making yet another Hagrid the Fourth follower. Or for anyone, I guess, who decides that they want to engage. Okay. So they've only got 2 units of shooters. We've obviously got Krell that we can summon behind their lines. If we set it up so that we've got the crypt horrors maybe on the other side, because they're stalk, we could keep the cavalry a little bit further back and then get them ready to run over if they need to go support, or they can just come in and then massacre the archers while we deal with the infantry. Let's have a little look-see. You two go over here. Everybody else, let's have a little think. You guys can go here. Yeah. Great. So you guys are a group on your own. You guys are a group on your own. You guys are all fine. Alright. Let's see. They're gonna have towers and shoots, so really we need to not be small again, but just good enough to keep it all going. You guys. There's a lot of forest about here, you know. No, we're going to need some kind of damage dealing capability over here, even if it's not much.
Atrophy, decay.
Atrophy, decay. Alright.
Serve me.
No, I thought I'd put you in here. I'm confused. What else did I put in there? Did I put... Ah. Silly me. Cool. Are they over here as well? No. Alright. You two begin going to cap up. You guys...
Strange fate.
Need to make sure I keep an eye on the hidden status of these guys. Of my crypt ghouls. Alright, let's just buff that up a little bit. How you doing, boys? Yeah, you're good. They're okay as well, that's fine. These guys are just moving up. Go and destroy that barricade. That's what we love to see. Okay, now let's get this down to that. You guys are good. Yeah, we're doing that. That's cool. You guys probably can come through here as well, then, I guess. Nope, 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 nope. That way first, and then up here, and then here. Nice. Alright, now, is there anything that's a problem? We've got some loss of men's, but that's okay. Krell.
Fresh troops.
I go. All shall burn.
Just ignore those dudes. Those peasants.
To ruin. Corn calls. Carnage. It is done.
Whack 'em.
Send them back to their hells.
No, I'll keep a couple of them occupied, I
Where is
guess.
Krell?
He's doing stuff. Give him a fucking minute.
The gang are mine. I am Kemmler.
Nice.
Smash them!
How's this going? Those guys have got that one. Let's go this way. And you fuckers, where are you? Still coming around? Yeah, that's fair. Should probably put them closer.
Master of death. Death!
That seems to be going well. How are we doing on magic this time? We've got a fair amount of reserve. We're going to be fine. Yeah, we'll be alright. No, not yet. I probably want to keep helping these enough that they're not dying at all.
Necromancer.
That seems to be going well.
Tremble,
This is also going
mortals!
pretty good.
Chaos looms!
Alright.
Heinrich Kemmler.
It's the shots that I'm not so happy with, but that's life. Where am I? Yeah, that makes sense. Are they coming back? Yeah, that's only supporters, that's fine. The more of these that we get, the less towers that they have to do stuff to me. Alright, that's good. This is good. We're doing good. Good. Can't do the big one yet. That's a shame. Keep that guy alive. That is good. Down. You go deal with them. You three go over here and deal with this guy. Specifically you, though, can go and deal with helping Krell. Sounds like a deal, sir. Alright. Bludgeon infantry have got their shit going on. That's good. My ghouls. My crypt ghouls. Cool. Well, this seems to have gone remarkably well for
See
everybody
my
involved.
sepulchral art.
By that I mean all of my boys and not their boys.
The living will join us.
Very well. Heal! Alright, that's fine. And come off of your silly little thing. Good, 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 good. Nice. Nice dogs. Alright. Good boys. We absolutely love to see it when the dogs are good boys. Obviously, almost under getting success, friends.
Flood these lands.
How much we got left? We got 20 points.
Fight! Kill! Our lives depend on it!
Lots of lives depend on you fighting and killing. That doesn't mean you're going to get to do it. Alright,
Necromancer.
Yeah, let's give this one.
Legions to me. All will perish.
Oh, is that what we're looking for? Is that the armor losses?
Great slaughter.
Anything that's not broken? Oh, this guy. Good stuff. Alright, you guys come back. Let's go get a little bit of healing done. We'll go until they're shattered at least, I guess. How's that? Sorry. That looks good. That's what we want. You guys probably need to come in and just chase down the guys who are running from you. Nice.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Now break them. Oh. Okay. You guys come down here. Go come into the heal. You guys stay right fucking here. You guys come here, you guys come here, you guys come here.
I am back.
Get all the 59 on a pen back. 2.
Necromancer.
Get the...
Get away! The lady's blessing is lost.
The lady's blessing is lost!
Get away! The lady's blessing is lost. The lady's blessing is lost.
The lady's blessing
I
is
am the
lost.
We're going
Lichemaster.
to only have one cast left.
Get away!
Question is, what do I want? Doggos? Do I want more of my infantry back? I think the doggos might have the highest percentage loss. No, these guys will have the highest percentage loss. Probably going to need that then. Alright. Let's keep it even. It's 48 right now, 118. Oh, there we go then.
Get away!
The lady's blessing is lost. Get away!
The lady's blessing is lost! Get away!
The lady's blessing is lost.
Alright, good stuff. Victory of a decisive nature. Looks like the Hex race did God's work there. Good stuff. Love how Alariel's just popped up here. Hello, Alariel. I wonder what you're doing and why you're showing up for me. Manling, you have some inkling of how far we've fallen. The days of our glory are behind us. Once we created all this, now we huddle in a few shrunken cities and wait for the end of the world. Good old Gotrek. Gotrek Gurnison. So, in the lore, Kemmler is an interesting figure as well. You'll notice that, like at the beginning of the playthrough, one of the faction effects he's got is he's got good relationship with Chaos Corrupted people, and that's because right at the beginning of the journey, that Kemmler goes on to become the Lichemaster. He kind of gets corrupted pretty early, to be honest. Like, he's always got some voices in his head going on, and it's kind of questionable about whether it's kind of like Nagash talking to him. He does end up working for Nagash for a little bit, the soon-to-be god of the undead. But the end times are quite clear that Kemmler is tainted. So he's not he's not on Order Tide, he is Chaos Tide, really. It would be cool if you got a bit more benefits from going that route at the end. Like, if you Yeah, it'd be cool to see some like conditional bonuses based on like filling certain diplomatic requirements. That'd be pretty cool. You know, you team up with Archeon and then manage to kill Manfred. You get a big chaos buff or something. That'd be cool. The ability to summon some chaos demons. That would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be a really interesting way to go with Kemmler's campaign, because it seems like right now, just from what I can see, mostly the same as it was in 2. Obviously, it's got the general updates to the vampire counts, which are excellent, but if I was going to think about how they could make his campaign unique, like they kind of have with Gorse, to be honest. They've done a good job with Gorse. I'm very happy with that. I would probably make him the chaos-aligned vampire counts faction, and I would probably look into giving him some kind of like gifted unit system, which maybe ties into him being diplomatically close to chaos factions and helping them destroy their faction enemies and stuff like that. I think that would be a pretty cool system. Decisive victory is good. Yeah, I think I'm going to focus on getting my main Provincia up and running, I'm afraid. No Gizro for me. I normally do that, though.
The dead approve.
The dead do approve. Alright, how are we doing?
They will all pay.
What do I need? We'll decide next turn, it's fine. Right now,
Do you need fresh
go
true?
in?
Very
No.
good.
I was hoping they might have done that, but no. Alright, so you, friend, are also going to need the invocation for heck. Then we can do some different stuff with the necromancers after that point.
Let us make doom.
Now, you need to buff your zombies and your skellies really bad. Melee attack is very important for being able to hit things. You get in the heck. Technology. Yeah, I'm going to go down the Book of Archon route. There's basically 4 main trees with the vampire counts. Is there any difference between what Kemi gets and the other guys get? Not really, no. He seems to get mostly the same business. Oh, they have updated that. Fueled by Fear used to be a buff for bats. Just the general bats. Weak bats. Okay, that's been moved over to there. That's good. Yeah, that's smart. I like that. Okay. Other than that, the fact that they've moved Master of the Swarm down, it seems like everything else is good. It's the same pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to go Book of Archon. Is there any kind of... Yeah, I'd think that if anything, he'd get like a couple more skills down here kind of thing, just to... But yeah, unfortunately they have removed our beloved Skelly spam. Luckily they have given us a couple of things to compensate for that, obviously. But either way, tis a sad day. We've managed to do pretty good for the first turn. A couple of battles, very minimal damage. We'll be back up to full now, so we can get ready to push on to fight Rorik Granite Hand.
Thirsts for war.
He is recruiting, unfortunately.
Spread the rot.
Okay.
Very tempting.
We could just go straight on and do it now.
For
How
the
many have they got?
wisdom of Valeus.
6 in the garrison and
My
8
axe
there.
thirsts
14.
for war.
16, 17. Okay. I think it's going to have to happen, friends. We don't have so much armor piercing, which is a real shame. Yeah, just getting some people who can do some melee attack is going to be necessary to do anything here. I wonder what they've got as a question. Here, we should have some idea.
Thirsts for war.
Yeah, we do. Miners, great. and some miners with blasting charges, which is not so great, but that's still fine. And some dwarf warriors. Okay, so really, only shooters will be in this guy. I don't know. Does he have
For the
a
wisdom of the layer.
tier 1? Tier 1. Alright, yeah, so he shouldn't be able to do that. An act of oh, sorry, whoops. An act of unprovoked aggression to begin a wonderful and experiential thing. Circle.
Commit, minions, commit.
Commites.
Your wish, Master. Necropolis awaits.
Destruction.
Alright,
I
now,
will not
here is the question.
disgrace my
It doesn't seem
ancestors.
like we are at war with anybody else other than Blackstone. I've got the walls building Blackstone. I've already got a couple of garrison cairn rotics as well. Do I think that I need to attack immediately, or do I want to starve them out a little
Don't
bit?
think so.
Are they not taking attrition? I'm confused.
Do you take
Is
me
he
for the
outside of
wazzock?
No, he's in. I'm confused. Hopefully he'll take it.
No, I will not shame
Well,
my
worst comes to
plan.
worst, at least he'll attack
Kill them,
out
my
if that is the
children.
case. Isn't the case. If he wants to. 10 turns until they're wiped out from attrition, so they'll lose 10% of their troops.
Big
That's a
on.
lot of fucking troops. Do I need to do that? I would like to be quick, that's the main thing. So I would like to be quick in terms of turns, not necessarily in terms of, like, actual things. If I take them out now, it's a more aggressive move. I can then pivot back and go and attack Grisot again. By them being in the minor settlement, I can start capping stuff, I can draw them in different directions. Do they have any shooters? Or is it all just infantry? They have 2 units of shooters and 1 unit of thunderers. The question is just how am I going to kill them all? I guess the main thing is probably just by like healing over and over and over again and doing. But like, there's a lot of them. If we go through this way, it's going to be harder for them to get all of their shooters to be. Well, they've got fortifications, so they can pull us through a funnel. They can layer their shots, and they'll have towers, which is something which I just don't want to give them. So, pull in circle. If they don't attack this turn, we'll do it next turn. Is there anything else that we can do? You've got all the necromancers, that's a shame. Blackstone Post is doing good. It's going to have its walls soon. It's already got 16 garrison, which is pretty fucking dope. This is going to give 4 boys, so it'll be up to 20, at which point I don't really need to worry too much about defense for that. I can just drop a lord in or... Yeah, that sounds good. Alright. Ending of the turn. He's hoping that they attack out, huh? It appears that my luck is not coming through today. We've taken a little bit of damage. Yeah, they lost 8 men out of that. Okay. So it's 10% per fucking turn. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have to just wreck him, I think. I'd say I think it's been a successful almost hour. One way of looking at it. It is only a tier 1 settlement, we need to remember that. We do have Krell as well. Krell against Lord. Should be a good one-on-one. If we take the Lord, well, it's Dowie. They have a lot of health. Leadership, rather. They're not going to run. See, we shall. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, where we go. We went, no, still we got there. Orcast. Okay, so now what we do is we get a nice entranceway that is not going to have lots of shooting potential, and that has a nice backwards attack route or two, and we set up. Yeah, because we're all going to have to go through the small gap way anyway. Might as well just keep it like that. Alright, now you fuckers should stay as much as possible here. You boys, you strange boys. What's that? I think that's Kemi. Come over here. Where you were supposed to start. You fuckers come back and go.
Serve me, necromancer.
Okay. I think we're good to go. That's about as good as this is going to get. Let's see how it is going to shape up.
Master of death.
Let's just go
Not what I planned.
like that. Door 4 is blocking off that direction. Door 4 is not blocking off that direction. No, they are. They're blocking it off at the bottom. Okay. You two can probably just, I don't know, come on in and go there. You guys can go around here. You're past them. We've got all the time in the world, boys. If we can find a way to get to some of the shooters, we'll be happy. Those are quarrelers.
Atrophy. Decay.
I think that will be a better move. That's about that. Close enough to do that?
Fresh troops.
Doom comes.
Go fuck that down.
Very well.
Where is Krell?
Who's being shot? That's the question. These guys? Alright, you've opened a little way through. Come on.
Death has come.
You've got a job. Look at him fucking hobble towards the fucking grove. Whack! Excellent news.
Heinrich Kemmler. Yes.
And do more damage to quarrelers, if anything. You guys have got this going, that's fine. These guys are going to come back towards that. You two have got almost your one. Warriors. Hilarious.
I will.
Probably come back over here. That's fine. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Krell. Go fucking go on a big chase. You are slow. You're slow as well, aren't you, Krell? So actually slower than you. Alright, that's good.
Lichemaster.
Let's go. Quarrelers.
Heinrich Kemmler. It is
Yeah,
time.
that's cool. Go fucking kill those guys, that's fine. Where are my ghouls? Ghouls. How is Krell doing? Krell's chasing after those guys. They can't do any shots right now, that's fine. Go and run back. They can't catch him. Especially when we use music. We love to see it. Alright, so that's fine. You can heal this guy.
The living will join us.
You heal
It is done.
this. That's it. It's another victory point. We love to see it. Come back this way. No getting fucked, that's fine. Any shooters? No.
I am back.
Heal est.
Necromancer.
Whack that guy. Where's the shooters gone? Where's the thunderers? What a question. Have they gone? Oh, they're there. Okay, that's fine. The fuckers are going that way. These guys are good. They're good. Let's go around and bring these guys to go look for those thunderers, huh? Oh, no, you guys fucking go back. That's fine. You guys are all that I need. Go up there. And go that way. Come on. Come on. That's right. Don't fucking kill him. Whoever can.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Krell's doing God's work as well. Yeah, those guys need it the most. I'm not going to get him. That's a shame. How's the Thunderers doing? That's good news. Alright, that's good. We've almost got the actual victory point. Excellent news. Once these guys are done, go and fucking kill those guys and come back and do victory point things. Alright, that's great. Alright, that's fine. Now, you guys go back to here and fight those guys because you need to be within range of Kemmler to get heals.
Quiet, skull stuff. I know what I do.
Move up.
All will perish.
Alright, heals. Good stuff.
Darkest magic to me. Still my beating heart.
Until this is done. 7 seconds.
Yes, awake, minions.
Go up and help. Oh, those guys are absolutely not having a great time. Pull back. How many points we got? We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Go kill them. Go kill them.
I am the Lichemaster.
Okay, that's good. Now, you
See my sepulchral art.
heal. They're almost dead? Yeah, good. Shaken! And then we just go off and start cycle charging down here so that we can take some more of the enemies out. Because that will be where the good money is, or the damage at least.
The summoning begins.
You.
Winds of death.
Alright, we've almost got that one guy.
Fear
How
the
do we get... How many leadership levels? That's the question. How are we doing? We'll never know. Alright, they're getting fucked. That's good. Now,
dead are mine.
you heal these guys again. And then you guys go and support against those thunderers that you were so proud of beating. Kill them. Poison him. Granite Hand, whatever his name is. Broken but not destroyed. Those guys are shattered. Go and fuck that guy up. Do it.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Kemmy, go off and we can start getting ready to heal them again.
Everywhere is death.
We can heal these guys for now.
Legions to me. I am Kemmler. Atrophy and decay.
Go quicker, please. Oh, army losses. There we go. Come back.
Atrophy, decay.
Go on quick. Don't have a huge amount of mahik, but it was worth it. Ooh, have they run out of heal cap? Oh, that's not good. That was a waste. Well, that's fine. Oh, 2 hurt. Alright, that's a bit of a waste of those 2 magics. That's a shame. Alright. Still decisive. Well, yeah, when you look at it like that, that does actually look pretty good. Okay. We were a little bit more worried about that than we needed to be, potentially. It was just the loss of troops, you know. We don't want to become weak, because otherwise everyone will try and kill us. So far, I have enjoyed this little Kemmler run. Definitely seems to be a relatively strong start, what with the landmark in Blackstone Fortress. And it seems like he's not been nerfed in any way. It seems like, if anything, Krell's been given permanence a little bit earlier, if not from the beginning. It looked like I didn't lose him there at all, so I'm assuming he's permanent now. And yeah, I suppose the only thing that would be a bit of a nerf is, obviously, I'm not looking around for knowledgeable boys or attempting to rush Defiler of the Ancient Barrows, but not rushing it also means that I can kind of focus on getting better zombies, and, you know, so it kind of all makes sense. It all adds up. I suppose we won't really know what Kemmy's like until we get full Hexro stack with regenning, with horrible regenning Hex Race. And lots of very powerful necromancers all over the place. It would be nice to get to the point where we get another legendary lord, but we'll see how much I've got time for today. I have other commitments, things to do, you know. Use your weighing scales and keep your axe handy, lad. Manling coins are like their words, never trust them. Use your weighing scales and keep your axe handy. Got a night shroud, that's nice. Good stuff. Occupado. A whole province, everybody! What a lucky boy I am. Alright. Everybody seems like they've gained a little bit of experience, which is good. You're the only one who's still on level 1. Is there anything that I need to get? Not right now. Okay, right now, this is good. Kemi. Continue with this for now, because that's going to be most of our boys for a bit. And then we'll focus potentially on getting our ambush success and our casualty replenishment up. Our Children of the Night's good as well, but we just don't have the facilities for getting them, so that's the issue. It'll be a while till we can do that, so we can wait on that one. For you, I'm going to get you the Curse of Undeath and Battle Stance Macabre. And for you, I'm going to get you the Curse of Undeath, but I'm going to reduce Nehek in... Oh, I can't. You're not quite as experienced. Okay. I will live with that. So now I need to potentially pivot back to Artois and then whack that and take it down to Castle Artois. And then I can think about Bastogne or heading towards the Prince, the Red Duke. Sorry, the Red Prince is from Divinity 2. The Red Duke. To see if I can finagle him being a friendly or a conquest. Raise newly dead, please.
What?
There's much more to do with that. How's diplomacy doing?
Ready.
No, you don't like me.
You
don't like me. You don't like me. You don't like me. You don't like me. To be
Armored
fair, I already know Muhilon. They are relatively neutral with me. And obviously we know
I thirst.
my Lord von Carstein. That's interesting. I didn't know that he's more likely to vassalize now. That's cool. Maybe he just starts with that sometimes. Ending of the turn. Okay. So, now we have
It
the
is night.
capability to go back to here.
Let us wander this way.
Did we get a battlefield? No, we didn't. No battlefield yet, I don't think. Nope. Alright. So right now the zombies are doing pretty good. 13 melee attack is obviously not 26 or even 23, but it's better than nothing. They will be stronger at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, for now I'm pretty good with that. To be honest, do I need to heal? Only a little. I do need these guys up, actually.
At last.
How much of my... We'll find out next time, I guess. I just want to know if I can sack and then occupy. I'm not going to have any massive changes in diplomacy over that end turn. I've got 6 grand. Do I want to think about another lord? No, I need more income. I need bigger territory that will be covered. Once I've done that, I can get someone in Blackstone when I've got a bit more security and income. If the Duke is one province, we might do what we did in our first ever series with Goodboi James, where we just destroyed our closest vampiric opponent so that we could get them as a lord quicker. We do like doing that. Race Nearly Dead is good.
Yes.
Okay, so they've moved Marseva de
My lady will not allow it.
Urame, with lots of archers. Maybe another 2, 3 archers and 2 of these sorts of boys. We'll see.
You dare.
We've got 10 boys in the.
It is forbidden.
Okay, 2 turns until that upgrades, so we're going to need to do this quick anyway.
I need more minions.
What's going on? What have you got? Vampiric. Oh, that's my entire army. 5 units. Do I believe that? I mean, they have no knights. It's Bretonia with no knights. We've got better heals than we had before as well. More general. We can buff the attacking units more. Yeah. Let's have a little look at what's going on. With how well this is turning out, I suppose this actually works as a little bit of a guide for the first few turns, I guess. Just depends on the disposition of the people that you drop with, I guess. It's never going to be exactly 1-to-1, but at least this has kept me at full strength and gaining levels continuously. The only thing which people could probably do to make it even faster is just attack on the first turn against Carrick Norn? Can't remember what I just attacked, Carrick Ziflin or whatever it is. No, Carrick Ziflin is across? No, that's Ascaraz. Maybe it is Carrick Ziflin. Alright, so slightly less entrances. Well, actually, exactly the same number of entrances. So, you know, that's life. Yeah, we'll do something similar to what we did before, but this time we have more advantage than we did before. Zombies, like that. That's 6. That's 5. Ones. There we go.
The living will join us. Heinrich Kemmler.
Okay. Let's go to here. Let's just go here this time. Learn from our mistakes. Yeah, I think that'll do.
I am the Lichemaster.
Start battle.
Whose orders, if I must?
Off we go. You guys can just wait back here because you're going to be more visible.
I Heinrich Kemmler.
Go and whack. Go and whack. Okay, we break down that door. That's good. We come in and let's just fucking go, boys.
Great slaughter!
We've got a nice little hero going on with our boys currently. Let's just get Krell out to here.
Come to me!
Come over here. Those guys. And you fuckers can come through here. And you guys can come to here.
Kill all!
Exterminate easy. Before they exterminate you. So the zombies are taking some damage this time. The cripples are going off on their own way. They go their own way. They go their own way. There's lots of these guys. This is fun.
Atrophy and decay. Undeath! See my
Should
sepulchral
probably actually be just doing
necromancer.
this. Everybody gets some health.
Legions to me!
Kemmler's will. Kill everything.
Here we go. Go kill the peasant. Those guys have got that. That's cool. What's this? What's this guy? Men arms? Okay. What the hell?
The summoning begins. Atrophy, decay. Master of death.
Kill him! Krell's got that like that side nice and dealt with. You come this way and go and deal with these guys.
Serve me. Fear the tomb blade. Necromancer. I am Kemmler. All will perish.
Go this way. That looked better.
Heinrich Kemmler.
So we're losing some of the basic witches, which is fine. This is not going so well for Krell, unfortunately.
Lichemaster.
What I would do for Wind of Death.
Where is Krell?
Okay.
Serve me.
Can't get to him yet. It's a shame. Get out. Is there no way out? No, there's no way out. Go on, boys. them off. This is going moderately.
I am Kemmler. I am the Lichemaster.
Here, while they go up that way. Well, that's not great. Go on, boys. This is all you got. Round.
Heinrich Kemmler. The dead are mine. Heinrich Kemmler. Death!
Nice. We are almost out of ammo, which is good. That's better than
Great
having ammo, I
slaughter!
guess. How's Krell doing? Not great.
Smash them! Agreed, necromancer.
Everywhere is death. Now, with haste.
On the right side, the necromancers are all looking pretty fly. How are the blue boys going? They're doing good. We're out. That's good. They're getting shot at, but that's not great. Ooh, are they crumbling? They're crumbling. Oh no, get the fuck out of Sodge, boys. Come on, you can do it. So into there and be hidden. Come on. Come on. Get your fucking leadership back, be hidden. Yeah, too late, I think. Shame. Oh well.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Hopefully Dead will rise again. That's all we can hope for.
See my sepulchral art. Yes.
Get them. Ammunition is running out.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Help our legions! They may remember us in the army! Use a silver mirror!
Atrophy and decay. All will perish.
Still got some of their ammo left, unfortunately.
Fear the tomb.
So, what's the cavalry? Krell's doing intermediate to say the least. Same as
Heinrich Kemmler. Legions to me.
good.
Oh, good. Yes, good.
We lost the victory. Any other shooters around?
Death. Heinrich Kemmler. Kill all. Master of death.
Still the guys are surrounding, I guess. distribute all of them. No, we just find out if the lords are strong enough to hold out with their boys, I guess. Oh, 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 oh! Is it happening? Is it happening? No, not quite. Just a mass rout. I was hoping that that was the army losses, but no. Oh, maybe, maybe. Switch and break. Yeah, that's that guy fucked. Break these guys. Come on! You just don't have any points left, unfortunately. They're getting hurt. All these are not doing too well. The zombies have done great, but everything else has done pretty shit. Well, I probably will look at the kills and be like, hey, actually, this is not so bad. But, you know, hey. Fucking beat him up. Beat him up! So many Bretonians, that's the issue. Yeah, we've only got the fucking weak boys left. Alright. Alright, they're getting wavering. Kill them. This is absolutely inching itself out. Get them. Logan. Now get them. This has been a real difficult one, but I think it's working out pretty okay with the healing from the necromancers, keeping our boys generating. Everyone's in the right place now, at least. Oh, that goes on down. Get him. Boys are rallying. Alright, they're gone. Is that a mass rout? Oh, I'm literally crying from trying to figure out how I'm gonna fucking beat him up. Beat him up! Shattered? Yep. Cool. Come on! Broken but not shattered. Ooh. I wish I could see the balance of power just to see how much it's wibble wobbling right now every time that one of theirs fucking disappears and mine die. Alright, shattered, good. No problem, no point focusing on shattered people. Kill the men at arms. We might just do it, lads. We might just about do it. But we might be followed up by some relatively unpleasant Bretonian activities, I imagine. Men at arms going down, wavering, shaken, wavering, shaken. Oh, gone. Alright, great. Kill the bowman, and then we should be good. And then we're on pretty much one front. Wavering. Broken. Kill the peasant mob. As you can see, the vampire counts are quite a grindy faction when you get going. Even when pushed to your edge, it can be a real, fight, you know. Go for them. Actually, go for a fight with Braid. If we break him, it'll help us a lot. All right, he's going. For anybody interested, the reason why I'm refocusing every time with all of my units is because the more of my units I have focusing on a single enemy, the more likely it is that that enemy just runs and breaks, especially when they've got lots of fear and terror effects. Get that guy. Broken is good, shattered is better. Alright, that's good. Seems like mostly the heroes working together are absolutely bashing up. That's the thing that seems to be working out for us. I'm sure we've used so much of our fucking regen cap. Yep. But we're not always taking a huge amount of damage, that's the thing. On them. Switch. Shattered! There's a bowman. Even without magic, we're doing alright, you know. Keep fucking up. Oh, there's quite a lot of boys getting out. Men at arms are more dangerous than bowmen. Take them out if you get them to shatter. Yep, great. Broken, but not shattered, so just whack them a couple of times until they shatter. Now, here we go. Yep. Yep. That's two more shattered. Looks like we got this, boys. Came down to our hero units and our lord himself, Heinrich Kemmler. Beaten back. Alright, here we go. And army losses. Finally! Oh! That was absolute literal agony, friends. Look at that. All these boys. 32 minutes in real battle time. Not in actual battle time, but in real battle time. Let's hope that we get our two good boys back. I don't know if we're going to be lucky enough to get both the Hex Wraiths and the Hexen Wraiths. But we'll see. We killed less than we lost, but we actually murdered all of them, so technically that's 2,500 who won't be coming back, so better than nothing. Hopefully, Castle Artois doesn't have another army just tiddling itself in there. I would say that's probably not a thing to do in the first 5 turns, referring back to what I stated at the beginning of the battle about it being followable as a guide. Do not lose your Hex Wraiths and Hexen Wraiths in Murder Bretonian Archer Death. Zombies did do good God's work though, look at that. 76 kills on a single zombie unit, and this isn't even ghost zombies. Not bad, son! Not bad at all. I would say we probably have about 20 minutes of play left. I think 2 hours for these special episodes is good. If I can manage that for all of them, it might end up being an hour and a half for some when I've got no time, but for now, for today at least, it is possible potential. Not bad. Oh, we did get both of them back. That's good. Well, aren't we lucky lads? Okay. For that, and it looks like there's no... Yeah, it looks like there's no army in Castle Artois. Which means that next turn I should have a slightly easier time following up on this, I guess. So we didn't beat the faction leader this time, so we didn't get another blood kiss. I will talk through that in but a moment. Because I realise it has not been super relevant yet, but it will be. 18 is good. Don't need that.
I need more minions.
Seeing as I get everything I need from what I've already got.
Let us make do.
We might need to get some more hex race and stuff like that at some point, so that'll probably be the first building I build on that one. Getting Master of the Dead to extend its range is good. I feel like I'm going to need that. I'm also going to need Wind of Death eventually if I don't want to be absolutely getting murdered at some point, but hopefully I should get that with my 2 heroes soon enough. Campaign range. Yeah, that. Just getting that regen on extra range is really important. Now we have the setup that we want, or at least start towards it.
Spread the rot.
Oh, you got more. That's good. Yeah, you're going to need to be able to do stuff like that so that I can drop stuff on them. Okay. Gizro is damaged. Yes, because I looted and occupied. I do want that. Yeah. I mean, I need both really. Getting to that 20% physical resistance is going to be important. As is... yeah, they're all important. I need that too, Risen Champions. These... I'm going to go for Skellies. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So, I said I would explain the Bloodkiss system. So, you are a vampire character, and you have these things at the top called blood kisses. Blood kisses are gathered by assassinating people, killing enemy faction leaders in combat, all of this kind of fun stuff. And you can gain enough of them to eventually unlock these special vampire lords, which are immortal, meaning that you can kind of train them up without worrying about getting them murdered. And they give you some bonuses for each one, so I'll just briefly hover over those rather than going through all of the different hivers and fivers of the 15 options that you can kind of get with that. The price increases sequentially, so if you get one of these, then that goes up to 5, I think, either 4 or 5, but like basically it just goes up within the category, not across categories. So you can spend 3 on the first level for all 5 before you need to put more into another one. But yeah, they give you good bonuses, and they tend to have good skill trees that can be customized for some wonderful themed armies. Okay, negative growth. Nobles rot at Blackstone Post. Don't love to see that. Castle Artois. Let's just have a little scout.
Don't rush me.
Chill fry.
Do you take me for a child?
11 boys.
You
there.
dishonor me.
Very tempting.
Do I need any more? Can I get any more? I don't have too many actually strong boys there. I've obviously got Krell, so I could probably do it. I mean, that's 1
I
plus
will
11,
not
that's only
blight
12
my
units.
soul.
How many of these are shooters? 3 shooters and a trebuchet? Yeah, trebuchets are a problem. For me. But so is chill for a recruiting. Tier 2. I think at tier 2 I'll be able to get some White Kings, which is good. Yeah. Question is whether I'll get them this time or go for the... Because it's a border territory, I probably need to go to the corpse pile. Though I could save that for tier 3 and get an Awakened Battlefield. I might do that, to be honest. Yeah, I will. Alright, so we'll start with income control, because money in a rich man's world is important.
Find me,
and then we'll go and have a look at this guy. See what it says. Crushing defeat.
Kill them, my children.
Well, either way. I think that we're good. Do we go for our second lord now? We're going to have 2 provinces. Sending him down towards Carrick-Ziflin to defend there when we then come down and hit Baston is not a bad shout. I always like to go for the Master Necromancer Lord. So the Vampire Counts have 3 standard Lord types that we go for. Master Necromancer, Strigoi Ghoul King, and Vampire Lord, right? And the thing about them is that these 2 are both better, like, definably, but they're also more expensive. Like, and I'm a cheap son of a bitch, so I tend to go for whichever I can to
Yes. Move us.
Keep the income low, you know. Let's see what the end turn brings. Looks like Lewin's taking Grins in. Lewin has taken Grins in. Looks like we're not getting attacked currently, unless they're coming later. Yep, here we are. Okay. I think that this is a great opportunity to murder him. I think that this might be the last thing that we do on this little tester session before we move on. Should be a bit of fun. Gives me an opportunity to get chill for it again, get that blood kiss. I can choose to unlock a vamp and finish by ending the turn, I guess, right? But yeah, this should be fun. Obviously, we don't have too many heavy hitters in this. We just have the basics, but we do have the 3 regeneration factories, which is good. I think that I'm probably going to keep my weak boys hidden away for most of it, to be honest, just because I don't really need them. I've got some zombie summons now to drop on some archers, so that's good. I think I've got 2 zombie summons to drop on 3 archers, which is not so good, but Krell can take down the Lord, and then it's just fucking peasants, so you know. I'm glad that they attacked out. I wouldn't really want to have to attack a city with... Okay.
The summoning begins. I am the Lichemaster.
Nice. And great. Cool. Let's go. And they have trebuchets, so I probably do need to worry about that, actually, don't I? That's okay. That's what we've got these guys for. Just wait for their reinforcements? No, they're just going to shoot us. They're just going to shoot us! That's okay.
I am back.
Move up. Let's just distract them now. We need to do this as quickly as possible. It's going to be a process. Oh!
Heinrich Kemmler.
These guys will hide. We can always hope that these guys come back. On the bright side, at least we've got heals.
Fear the tomb.
Oh, I've got 9 summons. That's slightly better.
Rise now. Rise. Rise.
Go. Now, you guys go in here. Put some cavalry. Oh, they managed to actually wipe some of my troops out that early, huh? That's okay. Oh, I lost a necromancer. Shit, that was quick. Well, I guess that I need to make sure I get this guy in here then. And Krell, don't fight Goodboi without there. Well, that would have been unfortunate if I'd let him kill Kemmler. Alright. Field trebuchets, please. At least it was the one. Well, it was the one Francis Dobbs McCarb. Well, that's not so ideal.
Arise, legions! Arise! Necromancer!
Alrighty. Let's go for...
Beautiful decay!
You guys keep going that much you can kill. That's the field trebuchets done? Yeah, that's okay.
Heinrich Kemmler!
Go back there.
Mortals shall die.
Legions to me! All will perish! At once! Great slaughter!
You guys are fine. Get out of the gun. You don't want the trebuchets. Go and follow them and kill them. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care about dogs. Well, in real life I care about dogs. Kill that. Should have come back.
Fight, lads! It's the only way!
Kill all!
Chill for it. You get away from chill for it.
Lady demands blood!
Come to me! With haste!
Goodboi's running.
Destruction.
Everybody else.
Behold, endless night!
You dealt with them, that's good. You dealt with that. You go and fucking deal with this guy. Oh. Excuse me. Excellent, please.
Lichemaster! All will perish!
Go to them. Everything on Chilfroy except for you two. You two go and fight some random dudes. Well, search him out. Close seek him. And Dreadly on side. Get him. Get him out, get him out, get him out, get him out. You gotta come fight me. There we go. Stop fucking running! It's fine. Oh, lost a hex race, that's a shame. That's okay. We knew it could happen when we sent them out after the trebuchets. Kill the knights. They are probably the only ones who have got any fucking morale left. They still got quite good health. Good. Alright, victory is victory, whether it was good or not. Let's get a little bit of HP back.
Our lives depend on it.
Keep healing everyone. We've used all of our magic. Yeah, that's a shame. All done. A most decisive victory. We will see if we get our 2 boys back. If we do, I'll be happy. If not, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed about losing my initial necro boy. That was a bit of a mistake, letting him be near enough Chilfroy to let him punch him several times in the face. Well, we actually didn't lose too many people. It's just such a shame. It was the Hexen Wraiths, really, wasn't it? Or Horse Boys. Ghostly Horse Boys. I looked upon the sky, and there I saw my doom, livesome yet dread. What creatures were these? How many tortures would I endure before the peace was mine? 1,000 wretched forms, united only by a hatred that never ends. Malign and savage to the last, they brim with bitterness for the works of man. The Bestiary Maleficent. Maleficent. I think Maleficent is how most people know it, but Maleficent or Maleficent could potentially be historically a thing. Or is it Maleficent and Malfeasance? That's a good question. Looks like we didn't actually kill Chilfroy, so we might not get the blood kiss, which is a bit of a shame. We did try. Okay. He attacked out and got fucked. We retained everything except the Hex Wraiths, which is a very, very real shame. But still, a nice little
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
Yeah, I do need that. I do need that as soon as I can get it. Okay. Okay, buddies. I think that we consider that to be a
Commit, minions, commit!
unmitigated success. So, firstly, I'm going to accept the loss of these zombies in exchange for this wonderful castle. Therefore, destroying Artois and receiving Kemmler his horse. His lonely mount. We secured the forest
Spread the
of
rot.
Arden, which will need to get the vampiric corruption up here quite quickly, I'm sure. Probably going to follow it up with this. Do I want to give them that? The question is what we get. I
I
guess.
need more minions.
Bam. Cool. So that's good
Everything dies.
for now.
Darkness
You can keep them. Yeah, you won't make it to Carrick-Ziflin this turn either way. Heinrich. Heinrich. Alright, it's going to be a little bit before you get to level 12. 4 levels left on that. Do I want to focus on getting those 4 levels? Well, actually, I don't need to do all 4 in that. I can do this and this. And I could get 2 more levels in that next. And then I can go just to get my ambush success up so that I can kind of jump on people when I need to. And then I can go Invocation of Nihik and work my way up a bit. Because right now Undying Horde doesn't seem to be super necessary. For you, one sells Dance Mahab for big cheap. So how much is that now? 2? 3. 3 is fine. And you, I need more zombies, please, sir. And I think that that is potentially where we will say. Thank you everybody who decided to pop in and see us today. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do absolutely love to see it when we come back. I've also got semi-exciting news. I've started a Twitter, at GoodboiPrime. Feel free to follow that. I will be irregularly sending out messages about streams. Won't always be happening, but will be sometimes. I think the next stage I'll be doing after that is probably setting up a Discord server at some point, but I think it's where we want to put the attention and the time, isn't it? So I've really enjoyed playing as Heinrich Kemmler. I think he's, as I say, not too different than what we saw in Total War Warhammer 2, but adjusted well to the transition. I think the next of the original races I'll be going to is the Dowie, which is very exciting. I have a special person in mind for that to try, someone who I have actually played as already, which is a good laugh. So look forward to that, and please feel free to tell me in the comments if you have any suggestions for other races, other things I should do, or things for me and James to do together. Absolutely lovely to see all of you guys. Have a wonderful time. Bye.